Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time we're going to be doing a really pretty set of Christmas nails. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm going in with this Madam Glam gel polish in the color Perfect White, which is just a white gel polish, and I'm doing this on the ring finger, of course, going around and cleaning around the cuticles with my cleanup brush, which I use the OPI gel brush. I'm also going to be using this on the index finger. Again, these are gel polishes by Madam Glam. Alrighty, so for the middle finger, I'm going to be doing Lost in the Woods, which is also by Madam Glam. And I'm just going to do this one on both of the middle fingers. And then I'm also going to be using a red for the pinkies. And honestly, I cannot remember the name of it. But if you're interested, leave a comment below and I'll be sure to find it and leave the link. Alrighty, and for the thumb, we're going to be doing this D&D gel polish in the color Golden Sahara Star. And this is just a shiny gold glitter. Again, all of these are gel polishes, so I'm going to be using my Melody Susie UV LED lamp to cure them. And this is that red glitter polish that I talked about that is also by Madam Glam, but I cannot remember the name of it. So I'll be sure to check for you guys if you're interested, and then I'll just leave it in the description. But we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other hand. Again, this red color on the pinky, we're doing the white on the ring finger and the pointer finger, and then on the middle finger we're doing the green and the gold glitter on the thumb, curing each coat for 30 seconds and then doing the second coat on both hands as well. Alrighty, and then something that I also want to mention is that I get asked a lot how long I cure my gel polishes for, which I usually cure all of mine for 30 seconds and I have no issues with them not drying. So you do want to make sure that you look either at your bottle, and it should say it on the back, or you can look on whatever website you got them from or the manufacturer's website to see what their directions are, because some do have different curing times. But you want to make sure that you check with that. Alrighty, so we're going to let that one cure for 30 seconds as well, and we're going to go ahead and do a second coat on the first hand. So again, just do one coat, cure it for 30 seconds, come back and do a second coat and cure for another 30 seconds. And then as always, make sure that you go back and clean around the cuticle area before you cure the nails, because if you do it after, of course, the gel polish is going to cure on the skin and it's not going to be able to come off easily. Alrighty, so now for the index finger, I'm going to be doing the candy cane look. So I'm going to be using my small nail art brush. I'm using that same red that I used on the pinky. And as you can see, I'm not just doing the lines like straight across. As you can see, I'm kind of doing the same effect that I would do with the unicorn nails, where I apply the lines like at an angle. So I'm doing like one a little bit thicker and then doing another one right above that one a little bit thinner. And as you can see, I'm kind of spacing them out. And yes, I did have a hard time doing this, just because I was having a hard time like spacing them out really good or whatever. So you will see me come back and like remove it and then come back and draw it. So as you can see, even though I've been doing nails for a while now, I still have issues. So if you are a beginner, make sure that you keep practicing, because it's not something that's going to come to you after doing it for the first time. So make sure that you do not give up and just keep trying, because as you can see, even me, I still have a lot of issues. But it's just a matter of just doing it again. And then of course, if it doesn't work out, then you could always just tell your client like, I'm sorry, but it's not working out like it's supposed to be. Would you like me to do something else? But don't be scared to just try. And then again, you can always just suggest to do something different. Alrighty, and for this finger, I'm going to be doing a decal. So I've already pre-cut them and I put them in a little dapping dish with water. So now I'm just placing them on the nail and then I'm just like stretching it out basically. You literally just with the fingertip, literally just kind of like push it around and like basically like you're pulling it. So as you can see, I have the top lined up, but now I just want his feet to be a little bit closer down towards the tip. So I'm literally just pulling on it, not super hard, but as you can see, it is kind of stretching out. And that's pretty much it. You want to make sure that you use one that's big enough to where it's going to cover most of the nail, because some are a little bit smaller. But I'll leave the link in the description to the decals. And then as you can see, my gel polish started running. So if you are using gel polish for nail art like this, make sure that you cure the nail right after you do it, because if not, it will like run just like this one just did. So make sure that you keep that in mind when you're doing this. But once I'm done fixing this one, I'm going to put this hand under the light for 30 seconds, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other hand. Alrighty, so same thing for this hand, except for I'm doing a different Santa Claus and I'm doing it on the index finger. So as you can see, I placed it down closer to the cuticle area. I'm holding the top and then I'm literally just stretching it out as it goes down closer to the tip or the free edge. And I didn't want to stretch it out too far down because I didn't want to rip it apart. After that, we're going to go ahead and do the candy cane. Is it a candy cane? Yeah, I guess it's a candy cane look. Again, we do a thick line and then we do a thinner one and then just space them out as we go. And that's pretty much it. And make sure that you cure this right after you do it. That way, your polish does not run. Alrighty, so now back to the first hand. I'm just going to do a really thin layer of the Golden Sahara Star on the green nails just to give it a little bit of shine. And then we're going to cure those nails for 30 seconds. And then for the green nail, we're going to be doing like a Christmas tree out of bling. So you will see me use the AB SS6 and SS12 as well as some red ones. And of course, I'm using my Mia Secret Gel Resin. I'm using my wax pencil as well. So I'm just going to line up the first row. And then as I go up towards the cuticle area, it's gonna get more narrow like a Christmas tree. And then I'm also gonna come back and use like a little rectangle gold stud at the bottom, so it would be like the bottom of the tree. And then I also didn't have any little like gold stars or just any type of small stars that I could have used for the top of the tree. So you will see me use a little gold heart. So whatever you want to use is fine, but again, we line up the bottom of the tree first and then we just build it up as we go. And I was going to use two little gold things, but as you can see, it was just too thick, so then I just went ahead and removed one and just kept that one at the bottom. Again, I'm using my Mia Secret gel resin, and then I'm using my wax pencil, my AB SS6, SS12, and then as well as some red rhinestones. Now for the pinky, I'm going to be doing kind of like a gift box. So I'm going to do a line down on the side in black. I'm using my black nail art paint as well as my white one. And then I'm going to do a white line right next to that black one, and then same thing for across, and then I'm going to come back and do a bow. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go back and add the little heart at the top of the tree. Again, I didn't have any stars. I looked all over. I know I have a whole bunch of stuff, but I just could not find any stars at all. So I just went with the little heart. So now I'm going to be applying a bow right in the middle of the little gift box, or supposed to be gift box. And these are some of the bows that I have since like I started doing nails years ago, and I still had them. So I went ahead and just placed that on the nail. I applied the heart gel and then of course cured that for 30 seconds. So I'm going to do the same thing on this hand. We're doing the little Christmas tree on the middle finger, and then we're going to do the little gift box on the pinky with the bow. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be doing the little gift box on a pinky. So again, I'm using my nail art paint from Dollar General. These are only $1, and they have a whole bunch of different, actually, no, they have like black, white, gold, and silver. And those are the only four that I've seen, or at least that's the only four that I have. But after that, I'm going to use that same white one for the thumb. And I'm just going to be drawing like 3 little stars and then some polka dots around the nail. Alrighty, so after that, I'm going to go in with my IBD gel top coat, and we're just going to apply that on all the nails. Make sure that whenever you apply it on the nails with the decals, that you do 2 coats to make sure that the decal stays on really good. And also going back and filing around the edges after your first coat on the decal nail, because sometimes if you have any little loose edges, the decal will come off. So make sure again that you don't have any loose edges from the decal hanging off the nail, and also that you do 2 top coats on the nail. Again, this is my IBD gel top coat, and after this we're going to cure this for 60 seconds. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the final look. They turned out really pretty, really Christmassy, and I just love those two Christmas or Santa Claus decals. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at GetNo32, and I'll see you guys next time.